Hey, hockey fans, it is time to take the ice. This is Manistique Emeralds Hockey on M123 FM. Tonight's live video play-by-play coverage is brought to you by Newberry Motors, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, Timber Products Company of Munising, Lady Killers Pest Control, Hidden Estates, Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry, French Trucking, the Lewis County Veteran Services Office, Pickleman's Total One Stop in Newberry Subway, and the Newberry News. Let's head to the ice. It's Manistique Emeralds Hockey on M123 FM.
Good afternoon and welcome inside the West Shore Community Ice Arena. Dan Hardenbrook, Zach Klickner, glad to have you along as the Manistique Emeralds complete their back-to-back trip here below the bridge, taking on the Lakeshore Badgers. Getting our starting lineups here, and this one, Carter Miller is out first, followed by Carter Levine. Cameron Keens, that line has been playing great hockey, Zach, and they're going to get the start here in this one.
I think after last night, Dan, they definitely earned it. They're putting the work in. They're grinding out shifts. They're scoring goals.
Ryan McEvers and Carson Hinkson back out on the defensive unit. Let's talk a little bit about the Badgers. It's an 8-school co-op of teams out here literally in the middle of nowhere. Bear Lake, Hart, Ludington, Manistee Catholic, Mason County Central, Mason County Eastern, and Shelby. But a bit of a down year for the Badgers. Only 4 of those schools represented. It's a smaller roster and a team that has not won a game, only scored 3 goals on the season. A tough matchup as the Emeralds come in tonight.
Definitely, but it's not a team we can overlook, Dan. You can't look past them.
Can't play down to the competition. John Nutkin set a high expectation in this one. If we are so much better than the Badgers, we better go out and show it. And he thinks if we play anywhere close to the level we did last night, we are going to be in strong shape here today.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. We played a good quality opponent last night in Cadillac.
Got the Newberry Motors pregame show right now. We will pause for the national anthem prior to today's contest.
Rise,
About a half an hour behind schedule here at the West Shore Community Ice Arena. Had their open skate before this event as we get ready to drop the puck. In this one, the Lakeshore Badgers are at the very bottom of the NPR playoff rankings. As we said, only 3 goals on the season. Going to see a lot of ice time for those role players that we've been talking about. Our third line going to get the start tonight. McEvers, Garrity going to see big minutes on the defense. It's a good tune-up game to evaluate where some of those younger players are.
Exactly. But most importantly, we got to get this game handily under control early so that we can get them guys more time.
That is a great key to the game as well. Come out healthy. No crazy penalties that will carry over. We're off for a few days until Cadillac comes back to town next weekend. Emeralds are in the black, so we'll head to the far end. And we are underway. Emeralds beating Cadillac 5-1 last night. Ice level broadcast for you today. Not a bad facility here in West Shore. Just not a very big building.
No, one of the smaller barns we've played in. Nice facility nonetheless.
Yep. Miller will push it along. Then moved up by Cameron Skeens. We'll gain the level. Backhand and a score.
Was that Levine, Dan?
I believe it might have been on the far side. Skeens pushed it up ice, and it is Carter Levine who gets him on the board. 16:26 to go. No, Miller leads them through.
Miller from McEvers, maybe?
Great push right off the bat, scoring 34 seconds into this game. See if we get an official announcement. You were right, Levine. Skeens and Miller on the assist to Carter Levine. Opening minute gone here in this one from the West Shore Community Ice Arena. South of Manistee. Turned up here. Gain of the zone. We just look way quicker.
You know, I was there for the conversation between Coach Ray from Lakeshore and Coach Nutkins before the game, and Coach Ray said, you know, they played a team they should have beat yesterday in the Eastern Thumb region, and it just kind of slipped through their fingers. Couldn't find the net.
That one sent in front was blocked. First time out of the zone for the Badgers. They'll bring it in, twist it up. Noble will poke it away. Noble feeling okay after the shoulder collision. Said he's just a little banged up, but that's part of the game. Here's Walther. Walther pushes it forward. Badgers get a turnover here.
Oh, we're going to have a hook.
Coming. Yep.
Allen's going to go for a hook.
He knew it as soon as he heard the whistle. He looked right up at the lights. It'll be a Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill right off the bat here in this one, with the Emeralds leading it 1-0.
He was trying to lift the stick there, Dan, and climb the stick right up into the jersey.
So the Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill almost starts with a short-handed opportunity. 2 minutes on the hook to Allen. A strong start for these Emeralds. Not a bad program down here. The youth team, house team, the defending 14U state champions. So help on the way. Let's talking with a couple of people before the game, said a lot of turnover in the program. One of those rebuilding years. They got a ton of sophomores on their roster. They said the past couple of years they've been forced to bring basically their freshmen and sophomores up, and it's been a big jump, as we know, from 14U house hockey to playing varsity.
Well, they have 17 rostered, Dan, and 12 of those 17 are either freshmen or sophomores.
Yeah. And no JV program. They're varsity only, so they got to make that big jump. This one cleared out, icing waved off. 35 seconds left in the penalty kill. $13 and a half in the period. Raholly circles behind Noble. Maddie reverses it to Carson. We're right in the referee's vantage point. This one chipped in. Carson comes around. Tries to lay the lumber. Puck centered here. Penalty kill. Sent up and successful. And they'll turn it into an offensive end shot. Saved wide. Allen jumped right into the play. Here's Hinkson. Ice level score. Got through the 5-hole. Off of the goalie's sticker skate. And Carson Hinkson, right after they kill the penalty, makes it 2-0.
You know, a lot of people take their ice level shots for granted, Dan. That's a hard area to see for that goalie.
Through all the traffic, Hinkson with the goal. They gave Carson an assist on his own goal. Levine, the other assist. Not a bad start.
2 points for the price of one for Mr. Hinkson.
Yeah, the assist and the goal. He's the guy that brought it out and set it up. Allen going to come out with Carlson and Nutkins now. The top scoring line on this team. Brought in, cover up there. Lakeshore fans give a light applause. Buck over into the corner here. Carlson digging it out. Allen drops it back to the point. Here's Carson Hinkson, left side. Gets to the middle. Carson moves it forward. Shot was saved. Rebound comes out to the far side. Back to the point, and Hinkson has a lane. Shot and a save.
Joey Castonia, the goaltender for Lakeshore.
He's going to see a lot of action today.
Sophomore from Ludington High School.
Draw to the left side offensive circle. Miller will step in. Shot was blocked in the corner. Carson trying to send another one through. Centered top side. McEvers. John Nutkins said, I want to get McEvers a goal today. I believe he's the only one left. Carson Hinkson a sweep and a miss. Be McEvers and the guy that he replaced for the time being, Chaz Boltema, who is back playing this weekend with the JVs. He'll make his return to the varsity here in the late stretch of the season. And I think when he does, Zach, I don't think McEvers is going anywhere. I think he's going to continue to taxi between both sides.
I believe McEvers has found himself a home up here. Like we said last night, he's one of them role players. He's playing good hockey, and he contributes. You know, he always finds a way to contribute.
This one, backhanded wide of Noble. Over to the corner. Turned right around. Only 7 minutes into the game. That's the second puck they've carried into the offensive end. And a diving goal in the corner.
I believe that was Carlson. Maybe, no.
Audie with the goal. Tough seeing. I'm still getting used to the black.
And that's a long way down there, Dan.
That is a long way down there. So Austin Hinkson makes it 3-0. We went with the one spot we could find power where we were out of the way. We'll get the close-up for the second period. 9:48 to go. 3 in the first 7 minutes and change. Shot in front. Nutkins, who cannot buy a goal this weekend. Moves it between two guys. Sends it in. Oh, chipped across. And Nutkins with the goaltender down airmails one. Allen had a good look as well. Two good opportunities. Nothing doing. They play on. Carson Hinkson moves it up to Nutkins. Left side, Gavin taken out. Circled around here. Garapy. Brody moves it back to the corner. Has McEvers. Brody getting some forward time in McEvers. 3 defensemen on this line. All the way down, Noble. Leaves it for Carson. Carson flies around. Heads back to the offensive end. Missed one wide. Carson Hinkson on just a one-man show right now. Levine in front. Tried to go backhand. Moves it back to the point. Garapy. Shot and a glove save. 8:34 to go. Here in the third. All Emeralds in this one. They lead it 3-0.
Talking with Coach Ray from Lakeshore there before the game and looking at the schedule, yeah, you know, he said yesterday, that was one that they should have had, and it does not get any easier for these Badgers as the schedule goes on.
No, it is.
We got Cadillac, Tawas, Lenawee United left on the schedule.
A couple of teams we've seen there. Centered in front. They wanted Carlson. It hits a skate, goes back in behind the net. Here's Connor bringing it back out. Spun around. Skeens. Seeing a little mixture of lines too as Burton holds the blue line. Chipped up along that left side. Right in front of the benches. Cleared out of the zone. Carter Miller makes his move. Miller sends it up to Levine. Carter Levine makes his way in. Taken down. Got it right back off the wall. Walther in the corner. Blake skips it across, one-timer. A little too hot. Carter Miller gets it back. Tried to go backhand. He doesn't score. Second one of the game. Or do they give that to Audie off a deflection?
I believe Audie.
Yeah, Miller came in hard with the backhand. 4-0 Emeralds.
Now here's where that line mix-up is, Dan. We got Miller playing some defense today.
Yep. Normally,
we got Audie playing some wing with Dietzman as a center.
Miller with the goal. Walter and Hinkson the assists. They're piling them on here. 4-0 midway through the first. Shot saved. Rebound kick to the corner. Badgers come in. Interference. Now a power play coming for the Emeralds. Timber Products Company power play. Big thank you to them. Sponsoring our power plays all season long. Send a shout out to Georgia French. Asked us how we were doing. Then told me to hush my lips because Gavin's going to get one. She knows it. He said, when we asked him last night what happened on that shot, he goes, I just missed. He could not believe it. He goes, he doesn't think he's ever had a look like that hasn't gone in.
The brief conversation I had with him about that miss, he thought he just rushed it.
He thought Allen was going to keep it.
He thought it went off the heel of the stick, and he'd like to have it back.
He's got plenty of opportunities to get one here. Timber Products Company power play, 1:34 to go in that. 6:08 in the period. Loose puck was sprawled and covered by the Badgers. Look at Garapi, big screener in front. Down to the corner. Nice play by the Badgers. They'll clear it out as Noble goes and gets it. Noble will leave it on the wraparound. There is Gavin Nutkins. Maybe he can go end to end here. Gavin all the way down. Drops it back. Nice through the leg pass. Got it back. Deflection. Just wide and in behind. They play to the corner. Big hit by McEvers. Comes in front. Oh, McEvers was there. J.R. Miller helping out on the bench today. Shot. Saved. J.R. thought he had it.
That was, I thought he did too, Dan.
Good setup to the middle. Nice puck movement again today. 45 seconds to go in the Timber Products Company power play. Last call for the Chuck-a-Duck. What's the lucky number?
28.
28's the lucky number.
28 or 97.
Better you picking than me. 50-50 against Escanaba. It was 600,000 tickets off.
Well, the most I can be off tonight is 72.
Yeah.
So
4:53 to go. Late change here for the Emeralds. We'll sign Carlson back. Levine. Oh, Carlson going to get to play some center here. Levine and Cameron Skeens, I think, on the far side. Hinkson surveys the scene. Stephen Allen. Ice level again. Looking for a deflection. Covered up. Five seconds with the man advantage. One last chance here off the draw. And back. Skipped across. Oh, Levine thought he had the setup for the goal. Hands were going in the air. Back to even strength. 5:25 to go. Puck out of the zone. Oh, just overskated by the Badgers. Skeens will turn it around. He's got one man to beat. Wraps it around, leaves it in front. They are doing all they can to get McEvers set up.
Oh, we're going to have a one-on-one.
Shot in. Noble makes a save. First shot on goal.
Nice hustle there by Levine getting back. Just enough to make him take a bad angle shot.
Emerald's on top 4-0 with 4 minutes to play here in the first. Austin Hinkson pushes it forward for Walther. Audie looking for a hat trick. He's got 2. Levine with 1. Carson Hinkson with the other. 4 or 5 different guys already with assists. Comes back to Alex. He should just send one. And behind for Garapi. Brody. Too far for Walther. Taken away by the defender. Lakeshore trying to do something with it in the neutral zone. Audie, though, takes it away. Dumps it in. 3:18 to go. Now Burton. Here's Garapi. Off the bench has Allen. Allen does such a good job at finding space. Backhanded by Nutkins. Turned back around. Garapi. Garapi dropped it back. Oh, save. I thought it was going wide from the left side to the right. Nice shot on the near post and saved.
Castonia has made some good saves today, Dan. A couple of the goals he let in were pretty weak, but then he comes up and makes a save like that. So, I mean, they got some good pieces down here.
It's a JV team.
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, it absolutely is. 12 out of 17 rostered are underclassmen. Shades of us last year.
Shot sailed high. Buck in behind, sent out in front. McEvers. Good look there. It hit a defender's shin. Skipped across. Rahali schemes and a save with 1:46 to go. Alex Noble saying hi to the home fans. Good chance for him to break his own record for shutouts in a season. No, it's weird to talk about records in only year number 2. But that was one of his goals. He had 3 last year. He wanted to top it this year. Backhanded in front. Bouncing puck. Schemes. Man, he's just so quick. One-timer denied. Nice sliding save by Castonia. Matty Rahali has it hit off. Into the corner, Miller moves it along for Schemes. Schemes splits 2. Keeps the play alive to Carlson. Shot. Save. Castonia on a little bit of a roll here late in the first.
I did notice early there in warm-ups, Dan. And I mean, it's warm-ups, but a lot of rebounds, a lot of pucks that he wasn't getting a hold of.
Shot in, Noble saves it to the back wall. Here's Carter Dietzman skating right in front of us. Shot comes in high, Noble to save. Carson Hinkson circles around. Nice outlet to Dietz. Dietzman got a stick lifted. Nice little play there by the Badgers. Oh, man. Good night.
Walter, I believe, with the
at
hit.
number 20.
Nice hit by Walter.
Oh, he gave one back to Miller. End of the first. Give him credit. Walter absolutely steamrolled for number 20 there from Lakeshore, Brandon Austin, who came back and gave one at the end.
Now,
4-0 at the end of one.
what kind of tone does that set for the second period, Dan?
We got John Nutkins, Gavin Nutkins talking with the officials coming off.
I think they're talking something with their breakout there. I think the one ref was earlier in the period was explaining to Gavin that a play that they made at the blue line there, they could have called interference on it, but they didn't.
Yep.
And I think that's what they're talking to, because we might have seen the same thing a couple of times there.
We will step aside here inside the West Shore Community Ice Arena. 4-0 your score at the end of one. Coming up, Manistee High School Hockey presenting the adult prom. It's February 11th. Tickets from the school or at Paul's Plumbing. Make sure you check that out. Participate in a great event. All the proceeds go to the Manistee High School program. There'll be a cash bar, auctions and raffles, a night of fun. Just in time for Valentine's Day. Manistee High School Hockey presenting adult prom. That is February 11th at the Elks Lodge from 6 until 10. First intermission, that means messages from the Michigan High School Athletic Association. It's M123 FM in my Manistee.
Winter finals will be here before you know it, and there's still a need for registered officials. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. Welcome to 2023 as we pick up our winter sports season already in progress. While it seems like the fall season just wrapped up, winter championships will be here soon. So let's get you caught up on the whens and wheres for each of our sports. First is the Upper Peninsula Swimming and Diving Finals for both boys and girls on February 18th. And then it's on to Team Wrestling Finals on February 24th and 25th in Kalamazoo. And that's followed by Boys and Girls Skiing Finals February 27th. March is when the schedule really heats up. The competitive cheer finals will be March 2nd and 3rd this year, and those will be held at the McGurk Arena in Mount Pleasant. Girls and boys bowling finals will be held March 3rd and 4th, the same weekend as individual wrestling finals at Ford Field. Ice hockey drops the puck March 9th through 11th for semifinals and finals at USA Hockey Arena in Plymouth. Gymnastics finals are that weekend as well. Those will be held at Lakeland High School. And the Lower Peninsula Boys Swimming and Diving finals are also March 10th and 11th. Girls basketball invades the Breslin Center on March 16th for the start of 3 days of semifinals and finals action. Champions will be crowned on Saturday, March 18th. And then the boys move in the next weekend. Semifinal play starts March 23rd, and all four finals will be Saturday, March 25th. Both boys and girls basketball finals will be carried live on Bally Sports Detroit. For schedules, pairings, brackets, tickets, and streaming information, the best place to go is to the newly redesigned MHSAA.com. Everything that you need for our winter finals can be found there. Game balls this week go to Belding junior wrestler Jack Ward. He notched career win number 100 over the break, joining his older brother Mitchell and his dad/coach Art as 100-match winners at Belding. To Bedford's Victoria Gray, she scored 25 points in a 9-point win over South Lyon East in the Airport Showcase. Bedford is off to a 7-0 start this year in girls basketball. And to Montebello senior J.T. Smith. He went over the 1,000 career points mark in a win over St. Charles.
Need money for college? You need My Student Aid. My Student Aid is the go-to resource that helps Michigan families find money to pay for college. Plus, they'll guide you through the financial aid process and answer any questions you have. For grants, scholarships, and more, connect with My Student Aid, helping make college affordable for everyone. Learn more at michigan.gov/MIStudentAid.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with the MHSAA's Sam Davis.
If you've seen the movie Hoosiers, you know that a basketball rim is 10 feet above the ground. That's the same if you're in the gym at Beaver Island High School or at Little Caesars Arena. But what are the other court dimensions? To start, courts are typically 84 feet long, but can be up to 94 feet long. They're also 50 feet wide. The free throw line is 15 feet from the face of the backboard, and the high school three-point line is 19 feet 9 inches from the basket. Each hoop is a circle, 18 inches in diameter. The boys play with a basketball 29.5 inches in circumference. The girls play with one that's 28.5 inches in circumference. And believe it or not, 2 girl balls will go through a standard rim at the same time.
Thanks, Sam. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you are interested, go to the MHSAA website now to register. Sticking with officiating, since 2020, the number of registered officials in Michigan has fallen from more than 9,000 to less than 8,000. It's a dip that puts extra strain on our current officials. But for the fall 2022 season, the number of registered officials is more in line with where we were pre-pandemic, and things seem to be slowly trending up. The MHSAA has increased pay for postseason games and provided membership in the National Association of Sports Officials. Membership gives officials expanded insurance coverages, access to professional services and development, and a subscription to an MHSAA-focused referee magazine. But there's still a need for more. If you are interested, go to MHSAA.com and click on Officials for more information. Because without officials, it's just practice. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we'll see you next week.
The UP Trading Company and Exclusive Moose, 2 local shops under new ownership on Newberry Avenue, featuring a unique furniture selection from rustic and log furniture to dressers, sectionals, upholstery, and Uper light lamps. Next door in the gift shop, you will find t-shirts and sweatshirts, Stormy Cromer hats, gloves, and custom-made items, lotions, handcrafted soaps, candles, and sensational jewelry. It's at the Exclusive Moose and UP Trading Company, downtown Newberry, and follow us on Facebook at UP Trading and Exclusive Moose LLC.
The Timber Products Company, a leader in diversified wood products, is dedicated to their workforce. The knowledge and experience of their employees has enabled them to grow and expand within their industry, and they're looking to hire at their Munising plant. If you're looking for a new career with a dedicated team who values the employee, check out the careers section at timberproducts.com. Timber Products Company is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Stoynoff, and I want to welcome you to the Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry. As the area's leading chiropractor with nearly 2 decades of experience, I'll get you straightened out and back in the game in no time at all. Nobody has a passion for your care like Northern Star Chiropractic. Come see and feel what we can do for you today. 906-291-2300, Northern Star Chiropractic, downtown Newberry.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Are bed bugs getting the best of you? Are creepy, crawly insects taking over your home, cabin, or business? Well, have no fear. The Lady Killers are here. Vicki and Ange are the Lady Killers, the local experts in pest control. Along with their one-of-a-kind certified dog inspection service, they offer triple threat protection against your home or business. Find them on Facebook or visit ladykillerspestcontrol.com.
The Timber Products Company, a leader in diversified wood products, is dedicated.
Back inside the West Shore Community Ice Arena, Dan Hardenbrook, Zach Klickner, glad to have you along. M123 FM and my Manistique Emeralds up 4-0. Just underway here in the second period of play. Emeralds in the black, they're coming at us here on this shift. Slid in front, nope, deflected wide back. Working to the corner, Hinkson finds Allen in behind. Steven makes one move. Physicality picking up towards the end of the period. It's a front shot. Big save. Gastonia doing the job again. He just really solid in the last half of that first period, Zach.
Yeah, I thought he's really turned it on here as this game's gone on. He's kind of settling in. Gave up a couple of bad ones early to us.
Was under attack right from the start. Shot in Garapi, it hits the traffic in front. Allen tries to dig it back in, score.
Boy. He was able to just relax and dig it out. And
probably the softest goal he's ever had. Just a little toe drag back. Tip in there. Allen makes it 5-0, 15:34 to go here in the second. McEvers gets the assist. Nutkins with the assist. 4 different goal scorers, and I think now that's 7 different guys with an assist.
McEvers had some little bit of skate issues there in the first. Got them sharpened at intermission, so
this one sent in icing, going to come up here.
Paying off early with an assist.
14:56 to go. Second period. Big thanks to our sponsors for allowing us another weekend trip on the road here with the Emeralds. See them going across the bottom of your screen. Looks like Skeens with Carlson, Levine, Garapi, and Burton. Into the zone. Carlson tried to push it through. Garapi off the deflection. They're going to come right down to the corner. Carter Levine, a goal and an assist early on in this one. That one popped up and it hit somebody on the bench. So we'll get a whistle and a draw just outside of the offensive end. 14:16 to go here in the second period. It's a pretty decent size for...
Yeah, I was just looking at 71 there. He's a pretty good sized boy.
They'll move it into the zone. Steve Hinkson could be a pretty good lawyer. One-timer in front, score!
There's McEvers.
McEvers gets his goal.
From Allen and McEvers, I believe.
Yep. Nice little setup. They've been looking for that all game long, and McEvers gets his goal. Allen should have his second assist to go with the goal. 6-0, 14-12. Noble to save. This one icing coming. Full length there. 13:58 to go.
Two seniors on this Lakeshore Badger team. 28, Austin Quillen, and 29, Rylan Moretti. One's a Mason County student, one's a Ludington student. Both of them on the ice right now, I believe.
Pushed up here. Shot into the mask and a hard save. Draw will come right in front of us here. Dietzman centering Hinkson and Walter. We have Miller and Carson Hinkson on the backside. Draw one right back. Carson in the traffic. Reverses it around. We'll find Audie right in front of us. Oh, Miller. No good on that one. Pushed up here. Just kind of out of the reach of Walter there where he couldn't gain full possession. Emeralds working around center ice. Get all their new bodies out into the zone. Carlson. Levine moves it to the middle, broken up. Left to be played back to the blue line. Burton sends one in. Or tried, and it was blocked and then kicked out. Skeen sends it back. 12:40 to play. Second period. Turnover here. Body's getting tangled and going down. Emeralds will come on the attack. Far side. Carlson nearly created turnover schemes. Won't quit on it. Then Raholly holds the zone. Broken up. Raholly jumping to bat it. Now Skeens gets it back. Or Carter Levine, rather. Circled around. Carlson. Carlson wants Levine in the corner. Levine makes a guy miss. Carter comes around. Puts it in front. McEvers almost had another. You look at him, he's going this close.
You know who else was there? Gav.
Yeah.
And he was licking his chops on that one. We had McEvers in the slot, and Gav was on the far side of the crease, and
spawned down right in front of us. McEvers had it taken away and cleared out. Noble plays it, no icing, 11:30 to go. From the far end, the Emeralds will bring it back down. Miller up the sidewall, centered in the middle. Hopkins is leading the charge, turnover. Here's Allen. Tells McEvers to go. Turned away. Allen, though, goes right back at it. Icing coming. No signal, and they whistle it with 10:49 to play here in the period. Dietzman will take the draw. Hinkson and Walter up front. Face off. High slot. Save. Rebound. Miller couldn't get all of it. On the backhand, tripping coming. A bad day, going to get a little bit worse for the Badgers. Penalty coming. It'll be a Timber Products Company power play. Clock is running. With over 10 to play. Don't think anybody's going to mind.
I believe we're running clock at this point too, Dan.
Timber Products Company power play for the Emeralds. Levine in front, wanted Garapi, it was deflected. Brody backhands it back out. Good puck movement. Everybody getting a touch. Skeens all the way through. Kicks off the skate of Carlson and covered up by Custonia.
Oh, technical coming. Well, so it'll be 5-on-3.
You know how I said it's gone from bad to worse for the Badgers?
Oh, they're sending Carlson, so we'll get 4 on. Well,
yeah, well, no.
Yeah, it'll still be 5-on-4.
So Carlson gets a little misconduct. That's what you don't want in a game like this. We said that
exactly
in the pregame.
And it was way behind the whistle.
Those are the ones you don't want in a game like this that's pointless.
And it was way behind the whistle. It was right here in front of us. One push right in the back.
Yep.
Just a foolish penalty.
Oh, just wide in front. Dive and a defensive save. Here's Allen. The big part on that penalty for Carlson, and the reason we're harping on it is you don't want to lose a top line forward for a future game.
No. Not when you're up 6-0 in a running clock game.
45 seconds left on the power play. Carson Hinkson moves it over. Now gets it back. Oh, what a move by Allen. And from his knees, sends it in. Deflected. Allen takes it in behind the Kevers. Posts up in front. Allen comes all the way back. Hinkson, slap shot. And Custonia hangs on tight. Hinkson tried that low 5-hole shot again. 19 seconds here on the Timber Products Company power play.
And it almost got through, Dan. It ended up blocker side, ended up between the blocker and the leg pad. So it was
didn't miss by much.
No.
Audie off the draw from Dietzman. His pass broken up. Badgers are going to kill off a penalty. It'll make the power play 1 for 2. They're just going to kill it off. Still a man advantage into the zone while the man comes out of the box. One-timer save. Dietzman had a good look there.
He had 5-hole for just a second. Custonia closed her right up, though.
Emeralds on top 6-0. 7:59 in the period. One and cleared out. Pushed into the zone. Schemes had it taken away. Here's Levine. Carter Levine looking. Lost it. They get it back and skip it to Garapi. Brody will turn. Wants the middle. Schemes his own. Drops it back. That one hits a stick. Deflected. Rebound. Schemes, no. on a puck that was spinning like a top and goes just wide. Poked away there. Nutkins had it ripped away clean. Shot high and wide on Noble. Shoved from behind. Nothing doing. Bodies piled up.
Two can play that game.
Burton will take it out. Turned over in the defensive end. Love the fire here from the Badgers. Staying intense. Delayed penalty coming. Drop back. Fake shot. Bring it in. Looking for the setup. No. On the backside. Straight up. And the penalty going to come. That was in that far corner.
I believe we're going to get a cross check here.
Yep.
Right over in front of the Lakeshore bench.
So another chance on the power play. 1 for 2 today. Timber Products Company brings you the power plays all season long. Big thank you to Greg and the team down there. So we'll see what we can do here in the late stages. Glove save. Robs Carson Hinkson. Face off. Back to Carson. We'll skip it over. Nutkins playing back here. Austin Hinkson, Carter Miller, Blake Walter playing up. And a whistle in the corner.
Like we're going to get
we're even.
Hook on Walter.
Yep. He'll skate off. There goes that power play. Short-lived one.
So we'll be 4-on-4 from minute 33.
.555 to go here in the second. Emeralds win the face-off, play it off the boards. Shot, scores!
There it is.
Top shelf, Shorty, 4-on-4 for Nutkins. Just needed a little extra ice room.
Exactly.
Comes up that left side, the near circle here, and there was not a lot of room up top, but you blink and you miss that one. Quick wrist shot makes it 7-0 from Nutkins.
That should calm the frustration a little bit, Dan. I had a little conversation with him in between periods there, and he was frustrated, rightfully so. You know, a couple of plays he missed that he normally doesn't. But boy, he was right on that time.
Pinned in the back wall. Carlson and Skeens in the fight for it. Skipped around here. Garapi deflected. Ends up right on the stick of Carlson, who's trying to sweep it home. But Gastonia shuts the door there. 51 seconds in the 4-on-4. Be just shy of 30 seconds on the man advantage. Garapi gets it over to Maddie Rahali. Levine backhand. Now Maddie brings it in. Centers. What a shot. Big save. Robs Levine. Our power play has looked much better the past couple days after hitting a little drought in that 2-game losing streak. There's Dietzman along the wall. He's going to end up with it. Dietzman, 1-on-3. Bodied off of it. Clear to the zone. Maddie will play it. Top of the face-off circle. Skates it in behind Noble. Reverses it over to Garapi. Loose puck, turnover, and they get one.
I was just going to comment. Nathaniel Barnett is going to be the goal scorer there. He's a freshman from Manistee Catholic, and he's been playing good hockey today, Dan. He hustles to the puck. Doesn't look like a freshman.
And only the fourth time all year that this Badgers team has scored. The lights are going off. The crowd roaring here. A little light for the home team, 7-1 with 4:19 to go here in the second period. And that may be enough. You're in the late stages of the period now. All of a sudden, you need two,
and
if you want it to end early.
That was a power play goal for them, wasn't it?
It was right after the 4-on-4 expired. Back to even strength. Allen brought it in. Hit a lot of traffic. Badgers play it around. Allen getting nasty right in front of him. Nutkins dumps it in. McEvers tried to get it back to Gav. 3:39 to go. 7-1 your score. Here's Levine. Shot blocked. Gets the loose puck. Nutkins, Levine. Too far in front of him. 3:10 to go. Merton. Back into the middle. Deflection wide. Allen with it. Stevens spins away from the hit. Sends it back to the point. Burton. Tries to go across to Carlson. Connor spins off. Levine. Burton. Shot kicks off a skate. Back to Burton. Looks for Carlson. Double team. The big fellas caught him there. And up and out of play. 2:30 to go. Here in the second period. 7-1 your score.
I got to give credit where it's due,
They're
Dan.
digging deep, man.
Castonia, he's been the only reason that this isn't a double-digit lead right now. You know,
redirect, plays the hop, puck still loose. His own man sat on him. Oh, Slater, 71, the big fella, giving up his body and Castonia's to stop that puck. You think it was tied in overtime the way they're playing down there. They're just trying to extend this game.
There is no give up.
They're 2 minutes away from extending this to a third period.
Absolutely no give up from this team either, Dan. I give them credit, man. They're hanging in there. And they're going to call a hit from behind on Barnett.
Yeah, you deserve that one.
That was...
If they didn't call it, it was going to get real angry down here.
That was going to get ugly. Katie Lamuth was on her way over to glass.
Boss is going to be after him. You good? There is netting. Keep her out a little bit. Power play here again with 1:36 in the period. Timber Products Company power play, 1 for 3 technically on the day. Rahali. Set up. They're looking for the deflection wide. Set in the corner. Dietzman, centering pass. Shot goes wide. Walter was trying to crash the zone. Audie, oh, what a blast. Just off the mark. Good look. Maddie in front. Got it. Top shelf. Dietzman from Rawhalley. With 55 seconds to go. A Timber Products Company power play goal from Dietzman. The 6th different goal scorer in this one. There's that 8-1.
That should be
8-1.
8-1.
I had 7-1. Losing track. So that would make him the 7th different goal scorer. Carson Hinkson is the guy with the pair. Good team effort here. Now, at 8-1, what we look at in the next 48.6 seconds will determine
No,
it was Dietzman.
It was Dietzman.
We were
nice
right
setup pass by Rawhalley.
So 45 seconds left. McEvers just got hammered. That's the guy doing nothing about it. 35.2. If the Emeralds were to get one more here in the last 35 seconds, it's an 8-goal margin at the end of the period is the Mercy. If Lakeshore survives this 30 seconds, we will go to the 3rd. And they may here on a clear out. Send it the length of the ice. Burton will turn it around with 20 seconds to go. Lakeshore has been gritty, but now they're looking to play physical. Taylor, shot, score! Burton off the hop. With 9/10 of a second to go. The captain with the 2nd of the season. They put up a fight here in the 2nd period. Did the Badgers. They delivered some big hits. Like you challenge this team, and boy, that's what can happen. What a surge after giving up that goal. And some of the big hits here late in the period to finish this thing off for the Emeralds. Final score in this one through 2 periods of play, and it's going to finish up 9-1. And if you wanted to see team hockey this weekend, you saw 2 great games. Another one here today, 8 different goal scorers, and I think all but 2 of them just 1 assist.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every other goal had 2.
Yeah, there's a lot of different names on that score sheet today, Dan.
It's a big one here for the Emeralds. They bounced back with 2 in a row after dropping 2, and they'll get back at it in preparation for the rematch with Cadillac. Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center with your post-game show here at the end of the 2nd period as the Emeralds Mercy the Lakeshore Badgers. Let's start with our bone-crunching hit of the game.
It did get physical there.
Who had the big one?
The hit on number 20.
Period, yeah.
Walter.
Walter. Yes.
Walter.
Blake Walter is going to get the bone-crunching hit award today, and another solid game for him. 3 stars. You could go all over the place.
I think we're probably reading each other's mind on who we're saving for the 1st star. 3rd star, let's go with Levine.
That's what I was just thinking.
3rd star.
Another multi-point game for Carter.
Yeah, 3rd star, we'll look at Levine.
That's a good outing for him.
Second star, probably Austin.
Yeah.
The two goal game from Austin. And then for the first star,
how about McEvers?
McEvers,
the man of the day. They came in with 2 goals, win this game, and get him on the score sheet. And McEvers, and he darn near almost had a second one here in the second period as well.
And I believe he had an assist on the first goal of the game.
Assist earlier. So great game for him. We're off until next weekend. It's a 1 o'clock start on Saturday in Manistique next weekend against the Cadillac Vikings. So check that out. Best of luck to the youth teams. I know they play later, trying to qualify for UPs, and to the JVs.
JVs have the Sioux today, I believe.
Yep, and then they'll play one more tomorrow. They're not eligible in the tournament because MHSAA rule, you can't play 2 high school games in a day, so they're forfeiting what would be their Saturday night game in a traditional tournament. So playing in a Maha tournament, but because they're a MHSAA JV team, things get wonky, but they'll play tonight. They'll play again tomorrow over in Alpena. Best of luck to them. Big thank you to our sponsors for allowing us to get below the bridge this weekend. For Zach Klickner, I'm Dan Hardenbrook Emeralds, winning by a score